What a day for a daydreaming boy, and I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and follow my face in somebody's new mode lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. I've been dreaming since I woke up today, starring me in my sweet dream. 'Cause she's the one that makes me feel this way. And even if time has passed me by a lot, I couldn't care less about the dues you say I got. Tomorrow I'll pay the dues for dropping my load. I'll buy your face for being a sleeping motel. Here are the chords that are needed. All these chord names are in relation to the capo that's on the first fret. You'll need a C, an A7, a D minor 7, a G7, an F, and a D7. Let's take a look at these chords on the guitar. Here's my capo on the first fret. You'll need a C, an A7, a D minor 7, a G7, an F. It can also be played like a bottom 4-note shape, and a D7. Let's take a look at the chord progression of this song. There are two parts to this song. The first part starts off going from a C to an A7 to a D minor 7 to a G7. And that's what I'll call the verse. So it goes, what a day for a daydream, what a day for a daydreaming boy. And then it repeats, and I'm lost in a daydream, dreaming about my bundle of joy. Then you go to the second part. It goes from F to a D7 to a C to an A7. And that repeats 3 times. So it sounds like, and even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun. And then for the last line, it goes to a G7. And I follow my face in somebody's new mode lawn. And then you go back to the first pattern again. C, I've been having a sweet dream. A7 to D minor 7. I've been dreaming since I woke up today, to a G7. The most basic strumming pattern you can do is just to hit downstrokes on each beat of a measure. So for example, when you start on the C, you do 1, 2, 3, 4 to the A7, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the D minor 7, 1, 2, 3, 4 to the G7, 1, 2, 3, 4. So what that sounds like is, what a day for a daydream, what a day for a daydreaming boy. Once you practice that basic pattern, you can add a bass note right before the measure. So in other words, if I'm on the C chord, I could add the bass note of the note right above the root note of the chord. So in this case, it's a G note there on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. So it would sound like, so if I count that, it would sound like, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 1, 2, and 3, 4. When I get down to the A7 chord, I do the same thing, except I want to play the note above the A. So the A is here, this open 5th string. I want to play the open E right above it. So that would sound like, and then I get to the D minor 7 chord. My root is here on the 4th string, so I want to play the open string above it, the A string. And then I get to the G7 where I just play 1, 2, 3, 4. Another technique you can do on this song, rather than just strum the chords and play the bass notes, is you can pick individual strings of the chords. So for example, on the C chord, you can pluck 5, 3, and 2, and play the bass note. What this allows you to do is your picking hand can kind of palm mute the chords after you strike them. When you go down to the A7, same thing, 5, 2, and 3 for the picking strings. The D minor 7, you could do 1, 2, and 4. And then the G7, you could do 1, 2, and 6. There's a little bass line you can throw in after the first line of the song. It sounds like this. What a day for a daydreaming boy, and I'm lost in a daydream. All I did there was, when I got to the G7 chord, I hit the G again, the 3rd fret 6th string, open 5th string, back to the 3rd fret 6th string, before landing on the C for the next line. And I'm lost in a daydream. So it sounded like, what a day for a daydreaming boy, and I'm lost in a daydream. Here's the second part played slowly. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm blowing the day to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face on somebody's new mowed lawn. What a day for a day. What you can do on this second part, especially if you're playing it by yourself, is kind of loosen it up a little bit. So rather than playing that strict picking pattern of particular notes in the chord, what you can do is, because you're making the full chords, you can play more of a strummed picking. So it'll sound something like this. And even if time ain't really on my side, it's one of those days for taking a walk outside. I'm going the day to take a walk in the sun and fall on my face in somebody's new mowed lawn. I've been having a sweet dream. Here's the tablature for the second part. There's a little riff you can throw in at the end of the second part to mimic the harmonica. It sounds like this. And fall on my face in somebody's new mowed lawn, and I've been having a sweet dream. What I did on that little riff was I went to the G7 chord, and then I played before landing on the C. So that little riff starts here on the 4th fret of the 2nd string, and I slide up to the 5th fret. Then I play the 3rd fret of the 1st string. Then I do a bend and release on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string before going to the C. So once again, it sounds like